Hey everybody, welcome back to Bucks Beat Podcast. This is episode 168. Happy holiday to you and your family. Hope you're going to have a great December. And here we go again. Another big-time SEC game matchup between Georgia and Alabama. The Bulldogs and the Crimson Tide going to knock heads again. Both teams have got to be physically spent right now from a rugged SEC season, playing tough SEC schedules. Both teams right now physically banged up and beat up. We'll talk about some of that here in a moment. Both teams got to be mentally drained here in December from the long, competitive SEC regular season. Whoever wins this game is going to have to dig down deep. So what team can survive another physical, high-level, four-quarter matchup? Can't wait to find out. Both teams are dealing with injury issues right now. Georgia without center Drew Bobo, and that is a big deal, in case you didn't realize that. Alabama banged up, too. Their top running back, Jam Miller, probably not likely to go. Their go-to tight end, Josh Cuevas, it looks like he's going to be unavailable. So the next man up factor is a huge deal in this matchup. Let's break it down on both sides of the ball. What do you say? Here we go. Alabama offense and the Georgia defense. Let's break down this side of the ball first. We've got a premier coaching matchup on this side of the ball. Got Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb, two of the best in the business offensively. Man, they were awesome at Washington with the Huskies and had a really good plan against Georgia back in the regular season matchup. And they'll be matching wits with Kirby Smart and Glenn Schumann, who also great reputation in the coaching circles. In the regular season matchup, the Tide offense came in hot, scoring on 4 of its first 5 possessions. Georgia shut them out in the second half. But in that first half, Alabama came out hot. Ty Simpson worked from a clean pocket, and he carved up that Bulldog secondary. Simpson was 16 of 24 at halftime. The first 2 possessions of the game for Alabama, check this out. They were huge. Alabama, their offense opened the game. First possession, 14-play, 75-yard touchdown drive. Second possession, 14 plays, 83-yard touchdown drive. They were 8 of 8 on third down in those 2 possessions, and they jumped out to a quick 14-0 lead. Bulldogs were able to fight their way back into the game, but allowing Alabama to take charge of the game at Sanford Stadium, allowing them to jump out 14-0 after 2 possessions, that was a killer. The Tide set the tone, took control of the game, and the difference being overall on third down, Alabama was 13 of 19. Bulldogs were 2 for 8. There's the difference in the game right there. Ty Simpson got a clean pocket, and that ball was getting out, and it was going to the right receiver, and it was thrown accurately. The Dogs' defense were getting no pressure on Simpson in the first half. Now, if Georgia is to win this matchup, Dogs' defense must, in my estimation, do 2 things. One, got to dirty up the pocket. Got to get some pressure on Ty Simpson. Be nice to maybe sack him a couple times, get some hits on him. And then number 2, Georgia defense has got to be more effective getting Alabama off the field on third down. Now, the Alabama offense enters this matchup struggling offensively compared to where they were a month or 2 ago. In the Iron Bowl, the Tide offense had issues protecting Tyler Simpson. They had penalty issues. They had short yardage issues. They had third down issues. They had play clock issues. And big play receiver Ryan Williams was not targeted once in the game. He didn't even play half the snaps. And now running back one, Jam Miller, is injured, probably not available. Tide has issues running the football anyway. They've got issues all season long of throwing the ball vertically down the field. They've been reduced to a short to intermediate passing attack, and they've made it work. The Georgia defense has suddenly turned up the heat on the quarterback. Hey, against Texas and Georgia Tech, they brought some pressure. They were able to get some heat on the quarterback. They came alive, and that was a big factor, and that's going to be a huge factor against Alabama here in the SEC title game. They got to step it up on third down. They got to get after Simpson a little bit, knock him around a little bit. Horns and Jackets were combined 6 of 23 on third down. That's 26% success rate. Georgia will take that for sure against Alabama. Educated guess here says Georgia defense can win this matchup on this side of the ball, but we'll see. Now let's flip it around. Georgia offense matched up on the Alabama defense. You got Mike Bobo matching wits with Kane Womack. In the regular season matchup, Bulldogs were able to get the run game cranked up. They ran for over 200 yards in the game. Running backs averaged 6.3 yards per carry. Chauncey Bowens, 12 carries, 119 yards. Let me do the math for you. That's 10 yards a carry. But there were several red flags for the Georgia offense in this game. 2 for 8 on third down, like I mentioned. Delp and Lucky had 0 catches, 0. Branch was limited as far as his impact goes, 3 catches for 35 yards. Gunnar Stockton hit 1 big play to Colby Young, who's been out for the season now, 38-yard touchdown pass to get Georgia back in the game. But the passing game effectiveness was minimal. They're going to need more out of that passing attack in this matchup if they want to win. Now, earlier this week, we took a deep dive into the Dawgs center situation with Drew Bobo out. And his absence impacted the run game against Georgia Tech. It was very visible. Big question, how will Drew Bobo's injury impact the run game in this matchup? Looks like it'll be a huge factor. Can the new center handle nose tackle Tim Keenan, a senior, battle-scarred veteran? Can the new center execute snaps to Gunnar Stockton, both under the center and in the shotgun? Can the new center make correct protection checks at the line of scrimmage? Can the new center pick up stunts and blitzes, which is obviously key? This is going to be fascinating. Can't wait to see how Georgia's, what their plan of attack is at center. Bulldogs also need to throw it around a little more effectively. That first game, Gunnar threw for like 120 yards. And I want to recommend to Coach Bobo, I don't know if he's watching or listening, but somebody get the word to Coach Bobo, needs to not only get Zachariah Branch involved in the passing game, but also get these tight ends involved. Both Oscar Delp and Lawson Lucky are excellent receivers. They're big targets, great hands, run good routes. And in the regular season matchup, they combined for 0 catches. In this matchup, they both need to impact the passing game. Now, if you can run it, then play action pass should be the second thing you do. Run it, play action pass, have these tight ends that are outstanding receivers working the intermediate zone between the numbers, between the hashes in the middle of the field. And Gunnar Stockton needs to be sharp in this matchup too. I mean, let's be real. Gunnar's got to be sharp. He's got to be sharp. He's got to take some shots, man. Take some shots down the field. Cut it loose a little bit. Hey, man, be accurate. Fit it into tight spaces. Have good ball placement. Short to intermediate. Extend plays with your legs. Make plays outside the pocket, especially on third down. And try to limit those mistakes, man. Man, turnovers will kill you at this time of the year. Bulldogs' running back position has survived the rugged SEC schedule, and they appear to be in great shape entering this matchup. Nate Frazier has elevated his performance level. Nate Frazier's looking good right now. He's running hard. Chauncey Bowens apparently is healthy and ready to run hard like he was earlier. Been dinged up a little bit here lately. Josh McCray is impacting the run game more than he has all season. Tough to tackle. Other than Drew Bobo, the Georgia offensive line is locked and loaded. Bottom line, Georgia is playing a better brand of football now late in the season. I don't think Alabama's not. And check out those computer simulations. Georgia wins a close one. That's what the computers are saying. And right now, the Bulldogs are favored by 2.5. Educated guess here says Georgia wins and Georgia covers. We'll break it down next week. You have a great weekend, everybody.